All right, welcome back to Good Time and Tools. Now, don't mind my little pretty mouse pad, but so this video was kind of tricky to kind of make work because I did have a memory card that did fell on me. This one right here, which had a bunch of footage from this jet ski to make this video. So unfortunately, I couldn't use that. So I took a bunch of pictures and I took these few videos. So I'm trying to make what I can. Now, this isn't the finished product of this video. I do have it finishing now. I'm still waiting. So I live in South Louisiana, and it's right now it's hard to try to get in touch with somebody to hook up a computer to reset the TPS sensors because the jet ski runs, starts real fine, and then falls on his face. And so it probably just needs to be hooked up, cleared codes, and reset the TPS sensors because they were changed out. So whenever that is done, I will make a video on that as well. So the jet ski, this is up to that point. So there will be a part 2 to show anything else that I may have changed and anything that I've redone on it to make sure the jet ski's good. So I'm doing the best as I can. Let me know if you have any questions, anything I can work on to make better videos. It's kind of difficult at the time trying to work and concentrate on that at a timely manner because I am charging the customers for these. So I try not to take as much, hardly any time whenever I'm trying to make the video. But let me go ahead and cut you off to it. Let me know if you have any questions.
All right. Welcome to Good Times.
So the motor's about ready to be dropped in. So this right here is the exhaust ports. I'm gonna have to actually silicone these. These are your rave valves. This is the car boots. I actually have the sensor. I gotta take out and install in here because I just wanted to where I could plug in. But I did have the carburetors all sitting in there to where nothing got inside the motor. The starter goes to the bottom right here. Now what I'm gonna do is actually bolt up the starter. Whenever I put it on, I'm putting it on a cherry picker to drop it in there. So whenever I have it hanging, whenever I get it in there, because the starter, the way this is angled, it seems like it's gonna fight you with inside the jet ski. So what I'm gonna do is before I drop it in place, I'm gonna actually put my my main power wire going to the starter before I actually drop it on his mounts. So right now I'm just going through everything and just making sure everything's buttoned up. I want to make sure everything at the bottom end, because you don't want to install the motor. Everything up top you can figure that out once it's in the hull, but everything at the bottom you want to make sure everything's in place, everything's tightened up, because you don't have to pull the motor out just to check everything. So I'm actually going to shoot a video. One, it helps me, and plus y'all can see actually how to do it. get the latest speed on them. I'll let you know when the new Good Times comes out. Back to work. All right, so it actually kind of fault me. There's two bank motor mount bolts, but I got those two in. I did put a little bit Loctite on the threads on all three of them. I never seized the two going into the hole for the front mount because the front mount actually has to be pulled off whenever you take the motor out. So I went ahead and placed that back in there, put the bolts loosely in there so I could give me some wiggle room. So whenever everything was all buttoned up, I snugged everything, put the motor in a place where I wanted to, and then went ahead and tightened up this mount and then these two. So I was mistaken. You can put the, actually forgot it as well, but you can get to it relatively easy. You just gotta make sure the exhaust is out the way and all that. And fortunately, that's how I have it right here. So the power arm, I go ahead and install that back on that starter. And then everything is just buttoned up until I finish the ski. All right, so I did put a little bit of degreaser, not degreaser, god dang. Dielectric grease on the starter wire, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put a little bit more since it's all bolted up before I put the cover on it. I want to thank y'all for watching the video. Now if it's something else help, if y'all need any questions, anything, let me know. Now whenever I was working on this one, that's why I kind of made it like that. And plus the memory card, I don't know what happened. My GoPro has been kind of messing up lately, but my memory card went kaput. So a lot of the footage that I did have, and I actually had some good footage, a lot of the footage that I had went by and I can't use it. The memory card doesn't pull up nothing no more. So a good thing I did take pictures of the process, so I was able to use that, and I try to do it the best I can and try to be more as informative as I can. So let me know if you have any questions. I can do what I can to help you. And like I said, I'm not no expert, so I'm just trying to do what I can, and to see if I can help somebody else. Just like, you know, how all of us, we all go to YouTube when something we're working on and try to get some help. So that's all I'm trying to do for the next man. But this is the jet ski. It does run, but it does fall on its face. It is now complete, as you can see. I just don't have the breathers in. So I'm hoping that's all it is it just needs to be hooked up to the computer. I want to start with that setup just in case, you know, there is something with dealing with that and I'm chasing my tail and I'm just wasting time in this. I'd rather not waste time. I'll put it aside and get to another job to where, you know, the customer doesn't have to pay for that. I'd rather hook it up to something, get it done with, and then if that's not it, then I can go from there. But like I said, there's gonna be a part 2 for this on hopefully getting it done and running. And if y'all have the same issues, y'all more welcome to tag along, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I find out. So, before I go, if there's something you want to see, I do have a separate channel called RCA Good Times. There is a lot of content around this, and if there's any ideas, I'm still trying to learn on how to do it and make videos where, you know, it's enjoyable for everybody. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead and check that out. If you have any feedback, I'm more than welcome to listen to feedback. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know what I need to improve on. But go ahead and check that out. I'll surely appreciate it. Give it a like and subscribe. Welcome to Good Times.
Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall.